All right, so let's talk about it. The Indiana Fever have signed Sydney Colson. It was announced yesterday. This isn't breaking news, unless you haven't heard. Then breaking news: the Indiana Fever have signed Sydney Colson. She will be the backup point guard for Caitlin Clark. She's expected to be. I love this pickup personally. From what I've seen from most Indiana Fever fans, they are in agreement that this is a great pickup for them. We're losing a lot of veteran experience with Erica Wheeler headed out at the point guard position. And so to have somebody come in with veteran and championship experience, huge win in my opinion. It's a huge win. I mentioned before that you want somebody who, if they're going to be, the seventh, eighth, ninth player on the bench, you want somebody who can contribute even when they're not on the court. And that's exactly what she does. Huge locker room presence, huge bench presence. And when she gets in the game, she changes things around. I saw a few times last year, even before last year, but last season for sure, that's the most recent, where she would get in the game and completely change things around for the Aces. So this isn't just some figurehead on a bench departing wisdom. This is somebody that can get in and change the game for you. And I'm really appreciating that. It seemed like there were some times when she started cooking and inexplicably she would get pulled by Hammond and get put back on the bench when the Aces still needed some of that energy. That I can't explain. Well, I do know that they had, you have three all-star guards. It is kind of hard to find minutes for Sydney Colson, but still, I never really did understand why they wouldn't let her cook when she was, but I'm hoping that the Indiana Fever and Stephanie White do. That much I can tell you. I'm hoping that Stephanie White lets her cook when she gets in the game and does what she does, because ball of energy. Very entertaining player as well. If you guys haven't checked out some of her online stuff, she had a series with her and TP. She also her face of the league stuff. You guys, if you know, you know. But if you don't know, go look it up and find it. Show some love for Sydney Colson as a new Indiana Fever fan. Now, like I said, most Fever fans are in agreement with this, but a lot of the Aces fans, rightfully so, you don't want to lose one of your beloved players. But the Aces fans and the Colson fans seem to be a mixed reaction there. They seem not to be so excited about her headed to Indiana. I couldn't tell you why. If you're one of them, you can let me know in the comments. I won't speak for you. Speak for yourself here. We open the floor to everybody. But to me, it's a lot of hand wringing and fake concern and consternation. All a bunch of do about nothing. She'll be fine. She'll be safe. I don't know what you guys are worried about, but she'll be okay with the Indiana Fever. She'll be taken care of by this fan base. We always take care of our own. Sometimes it's a little rough. That's what happens when the spotlight's on you. You get a little extra criticism. There are some fans who aren't really fans. They're just there to knock and bash. You're going to get some of that. But the real fans, they're going to hold her down, not only while she is part of the Indiana Fever, but even afterwards. That's what we do. Ask Timmy Bentley. She's good. She's golden in Indiana for the rest of her life. Timmy Bentley doesn't have to score another basket in the Fever jersey, and she's made. Same will be the case for Sydney Colson, I do believe. So this is a great move, not only by the Fever, but also by her. And it was her decision. It wasn't a trade. She chose to go there. So everybody should just drop the negativity and respect the choice that she made. I feel like it's a good one. I'll pull up the press clippings just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let me see. Do we want to go there? Let's just stick with ESPN. I don't want to get any viruses here. I'll get this put up for you guys. That was the opposite of getting this pulled up. All right, two-time WNBA champion Sydney Colson is signing a one-year deal with the Indiana Fever as a free agent. Her agent, Live Sports' Gina Paradiso, told ESPN on Tuesday. Colson spent the past 3 seasons with the Las Vegas Aces, where she was a part of their 2022 and 2023 title-winning squads. The 5'8" point guard brings additional championship pedigree to the Fever, who also signed fellow WNBA champions Natasha Howard and DeWanna Bonner in free agency. She's expected to back up Caitlin Clark. We all know that, right? Going to be interesting to see what they do with Jaylen Brown now. Will she stay with the team? Will Wallace stay with the team? Will they keep those picks? We'll talk about that in a separate video. Let's focus on Colson for right now. All right, says, although she averaged fewer than 10 minutes per game under Aces coach Becky Hammond, coaches and teammates consistently pointed to her energy and professionalism. Energy and professionalism on the court and leadership in the locker room as contributions to the team's success. This is exactly what I just got done saying, you guys. So, nail on the head right there. Whoever wrote this article, let me see who wrote this. I want to give them the credit. Of course, Celexa as usual. All right. It says Colson memorably finished with a plus minus of plus 17 in the injury hampered Aces title clinching game 4 of the 2023 WNBA Finals, coming off the bench and changing the game with her defense. Exactly what I just told you guys, right? This is what she does. She's not somebody that comes in as a bench player and just tries to hold the rope, just tries to maintain a lead. She changes things around. She gets things moving. So really love that for those games when they may start out in the funk, because that's going to happen a few times per season. She's one of those energy shifters, not somebody who you're just hoping that Caitlin Clark can catch a breather and, they don't lose the lead while she's on the bench. She's a great asset. Great asset. And like I said, I can understand why Aces fans aren't as excited about seeing her go as the Fever fans are as excited to see her come. I understand. You're losing a lot, but I just feel like everybody should clap it up, be proud of her, be happy for her, and support her decision. That's what we're gonna do here in Indiana. So I really like this pickup by the Fever. I think it's another great move in a long series of great offseason moves they've made. Like I said, we keep our eyes peeled on what happens with Christy Wallace, what they do with those 2 second-round draft picks. They have back-to-back 19 and 20, I do believe. We'll see what they do with those picks. I believe they still need another backup big. Just my belief, but who cares what I believe? Right now, we know that Sydney Colson will be a part of the Indiana Fever franchise next season, and this front office is cooking, man. This front office is absolutely killing it. Every move has made a lot of sense. There's very few head scratchers. All right, you probably saw the video about the Sophie Cunningham, but that was before I had the full breadth of knowledge that we also had Jaylen Brown in that trade, and I'm fully on board with that move after that. So, in my opinion, there's been no wrong moves made by the Fever. Whatever they choose to do next, I'm 100% behind. I'm just, how many jerseys can I buy next season? I'm gonna have to start going live. I need to start going live. There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford all of these jerseys on my own. So we'll see what we can put together, man. See if maybe we can get some sponsorships or some super thanks or something going on here. Maybe some more memberships. Hey, join the channel if you guys haven't. Shout out to my 2 members. I appreciate you guys. You give me reason to come out here and do this every day after work, even when I'm tired. I know that I have somebody waiting on me who's paid their money to hear my opinion, and so I show up. So salute to you guys. Another great addition. Long run of great additions, man. I really can't wait for the season to start at this point. Never mind the draft. Let's just blow past the draft. Whoever gets drafted gets drafted. Let's get this season started. Thankfully, I have March Madness to look forward to in a few weeks, so that'll keep me occupied till then. That's really my favorite time of the year. But this WNBA season, I'm anticipating it even more so than I was last season. And I was anticipating last season. We won't even talk about how bad I wanted to see Rickea Jackson and Caitlin Clark out there. But this year, yeah, man, this is going to be one of my favorite WNBA seasons of all time. I can already feel it right now. I can feel it in my bones. Indiana Fever fans, look forward to seeing me in the building. I will find my way to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. This I vow. I don't care how sold out it is. I will find my way there. If anybody has 2 seats and wants to send an invite, I'll come chill with you. Let me know. But don't make it weird. All right. Other than that, I'll wrap this one up here, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this signing. If you're an Aces fan or a Colson fan, like I said, if you want to let me know why you don't agree with this signing, hey, the floor is yours too. All opinions are welcome. I just wanted to get this out here and let it be known that I love this signing, and welcome to the Indiana Fever. Welcome to the Indiana Fever, Sydney Colson. Can't wait to see their press conference, man. She's gonna light it up. The face of the league, ladies and gentlemen, Sydney Colson. Clap it up.